Solving the Rubik's Cube. Solving the Rubik's Cube.
Shut up!
Hey guys, this is Berkeley from Lion Chaser, and today I'm going to show you how to solve the 3x3x3 Rubik's Cube. So there are easier ways to do it, but this way is still easy. Pretty easy. So let's get started, alright? So here we have the Rubik's Cube. So it's a cube, and it's really colorful like most Rubik's Cubes. So before we get started onto solving the Rubik's Cube and learning how, we're going to go over the move notation. So this side is the front side. The side that faces you is the front side. So front, left, right, up, down. And there's also this back side, but we don't need to worry about that at all. Okay, so if I say front, turn the front side clockwise, just like this. If I say front inverted, that means turn the front side counterclockwise. Up is the same thing. Up inverted. Down inverted. Left inverted. Right inverted. Okay, so now there's one more thing that we need to know. Algorithms are ways to fix the situation. So, like for example, this is an algorithm. Right inverted, right, down. If you repeat that 6 times, the cube goes back to its original position. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there it is. Okay? So now let's get into scrambling and solving this thing. Alright? Alright, so as you can see, I started to scramble the Rubik's Cube, and it's all scrambled and ready to go. So, to figure out which side is supposed to be which color, it's easy. Just look at the centerpiece. That shows you which color the side is at the end of the solve. There's no way that the centerpiece will change when you move the cube. Okay, so we're going to start off with the green side. The first thing that we're going to do when solving the green side is we're going to solve this green cross. So the pieces in the cross are called middle pieces. Middle pieces are pieces that have 2 colors on them, like this one. But we're not looking for that one. There are 12 of them. So what we need to do right now is just find a piece with green in it. So let's look around the cube with keeping the green side on top and find a green middle piece. Here's one of them. It's green and white. So what we're going to do is put it on the bottom layer, or if you remember the downside, and then twist the downside so that it lines up with white right here. White, white, green, and then green's up here. So we just twist this side twice, and now, as you can see, it lines up. But now, let's take this for example. So it's lined up right here. So if we twist it twice, then as you can see, it's not flipped the right way. See? Yellow, yellow, green, green. This is where our first algorithm comes in. This algorithm goes like this. Front inverted, up, left inverted, up inverted. So now as you can see, green, green, yellow, yellow, that's fixed, okay? So just keep on finding green middle pieces until you have solved the green cross, alright? So now that you've done the cross, the next step is to solve the top layer, or the first layer. which is solving green, but in the process, solving the top of each of these sides as well. So what we're going to do is look on the bottom layer, which we can turn freely without disturbing the cross, for a piece that we need to work with, a green corner piece. And corner pieces have three corners, like this one here. So this one has a green sticker on it, so it's one of the ones we're looking for. So let's move it to the spot that it needs to go into. So we need to put it underneath where it needs to go. Like, this is the green, orange, and white piece. So what we have to do is line it up so that it's underneath the green, orange, and white sides. See? And think of the green color. Right now it's on the front, but it could be on the front, the right, or the bottom. In this case, it's on the front. So the algorithm to get it from here up to here is this. Right inverted, right, down. It's the same one that I showed you earlier. And we're going to need to do this multiple times until it lines up. Right inverted, right, down. Right inverted, right, down. Right inverted, right, down. Right inverted, right, down. See? It's lined up like that. Now, for this case, it's, the green is on the right. So, in this case, when it's on the right, it'll just take one time. See that? But now, if it's on the bottom, then it'll take 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do that for the last one, which it'll take 5 times. So when you solve the first layer, the green side will be done, see? And also the top sides, the tops of all of these sides will match up with the centers, of course. So I'm going to give you a chance to catch up now. The next step in the Rubik's Cube is to solve the second layer. So with the solve side, now on the bottom, what we're going to do is find a middle piece that makes up the middle layer. The middle layer is easy. It's just 4 middle pieces. Sometimes less if you get lucky. So what we need to find is a middle piece without blue on top. See, the center piece is blue, so we need to find a middle piece without blue. In this case, there's 3 of them. So here's a red and yellow one. What we're going to do is line up the color that faces you with the corresponding center. See? Yellow. It's lined up. And look at the color on top. This color is red. And the red centerpiece will either be on the right or the left. In this case, it's on the left. If it's on the left, like it is here, you're going to do the algorithm up inverted, up, left, up, front, up inverted, front inverted. And it's solved. But let's take this for example. First, let's get it in the right place. White, red, okay. The red centerpiece, in this case, it's on the right. So if it's on the right, like it is here, you're going to do the algorithm up, right, up inverted, right inverted, up inverted, up, front. There we go. See? And now what we're going to do is just, I'll let you catch up for just a minute, okay? Alright. So, now that you've solved the first two layers, now we're going to go on to the last layer. And what we're trying to do is solve a top cross right here. So when you're trying to solve the top cross, there are 4 different possible things that you can have on the top right here. You can have just this middle dot, like we have here. You can have an L, a line, or the top cross. So if you have the dot, like we have here, you can hold the cube in any way with the blue dot on top. Like this, like this, like this, like this. It doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do is this algorithm. Front, right, up, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted. And then you should get this L here. And then what we're going to do is hold the L so that it's in the upper left, so that it looks like it's backwards like that. See? Like a backwards L. And then we're going to just repeat the algorithm. Front, right, up, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted. And then we have the line. So we're going to hold the line sideways, whether it be this way or this way, and then just repeat the algorithm one more time. Front, right, up, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted. There. So I'll let you catch up. The next step in solving the last layer is to line up at least 2 of these pieces. Right now they're already lined up. See? White and red. They're lined up with their centers like they need to go. You should always be able to line up at least 2 of them. Sometimes you'll have all 4 lined up, and sometimes they'll be adjacent to each other, next to each other like they are here. If they're next to each other like they are here, you're going to hold one of them so that it is in the back face, and the other one is in the right face, just like this. And then you're going to do the algorithm right, up, right inverted, up, right, up, right inverted. Alright, and then once you do that algorithm, if you do another up, it'll just line up the middle pieces, all of them. See? But now in this cube, I have 2 middle pieces that line up, but now in this case they're across from each other. When that's the case, just hold it so that one of them is in the back face and one of them is in the front face. And then just do the algorithm. Right, up, right inverted, up, right, up, right inverted. And then we have 2 that line up next to each other. And then we can just do it like we did it the first time. Right, up, right inverted, up, right, up, right inverted. And then we just finish with an up. So the next step in solving the last layer is to get these 4 corner pieces in the right place, but they don't need to necessarily be flipped the correct way. The way we start is we just look for one of them that's in the right place already. In this case, it's this one. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. See? Sometimes there aren't going to be any in the right place. So that's fine. Just do this algorithm about to tell you from any side. But when you have one that is in the right place, just hold it so that it's in the bottom right of the up face and do this algorithm. Up, right, up inverted, left inverted, up, right inverted, up inverted, left. And then, if you ever need to repeat that, you can just do the same algorithm. But if it's easier, you can just think about it this way. Up, away from you, up inverted, away from you, up, towards you, up inverted, towards you. That doesn't really matter if you think about it this way or the algorithm, but you'll need to do that either 1, 2, or 3 times. You shouldn't need to do it more than 3 times in order to get all of these corners lined up. So the final step in solving the Rubik's Cube is fixing up parity errors. And parity errors are situations that can occur on a Rubik's Cube when you're trying to fix the corner pieces so that they're flipped the correct way. If you don't have a parity error, you will have the cube that looks like the one I'm holding, where all the sides are just fixed and you don't have a parity error and you're finished solving the Rubik's Cube. But I'll show you the parity errors. Parity error number 1 is where all of these pieces, all 4 of them, are in the right place, but they're flipped the wrong way. When all 4 of them are in the right place but flipped the wrong way, it doesn't matter how you hold it as long as it's on the top, because when you start, one of the pieces is always going to be in the bottom right of the up layer. So we're going to solve this one first. So we just hold it like this, and you do this algorithm. You've already learned this. Right inverted, right, down. And we're just going to repeat that until it lines up. See? And then we just rotate just the up layer so that there's another piece that's not solved. And it's where it needs to be, just like this. Right inverted, right, down. Right inverted, right, down. Right inverted, right, down. Right inverted, right, down. And this piece is solved. Rotate the up layer again. Solve this one. Right inverted, right, down. Right inverted, right, down. Right, actually, sorry, just rotate the up layer again so that there's another solved, unsolved corner, just like that. And then do right inverted, right, down again. And then right inverted, right, down. Right inverted, right, down. And here we go. Right inverted, right, down. And you're one turn away from solving the Rubik's Cube. So that's parity error number 1. Okay, so here's parity error number 2. This is a top corner piece. It's the blue, yellow, and orange top corner piece, and it's in the correct place with the correct orientation. Blue, yellow, orange, blue, yellow, orange. Same is true for this one. Blue, red, yellow, blue, red, yellow. This one is in the right place. Red, white, blue, red, white, blue, but it's flipped the wrong way. And then that's the same thing with this one. Orange, white, blue, orange, white, blue. Okay, so what you need to do is just take one of these 2 unsolved pieces and hold them so that they're in the bottom right corner of the up face, right here. Hold it like this. Then do right inverted, right, down. And repeat it until it's in the right place, flip the right way. Right inverted, right, down. See now that it's in the right place, flip the correct way. See? Orange to orange, white to white. And then what we do is we just rotate the up face so that you have a new piece that's unsolved, but in the bottom right of the up face. So now we do right inverted, right down, and you're just repeating it until it's in the right place. Right inverted, right down, right inverted, right down. And then once you turn the top layer, it's solved. Now here's parity error number 3. Sometimes you'll find yourself in a position where 3 of them in a row are in the wrong orientation and you need to fix them. So just take one of them, make sure it's in the bottom right of the up face, and do the right inverted, right down algorithm until it's solved. See, this piece is solved now. Rotate the up layer and solve this one. Right inverted, right down, right inverted, right down, right inverted, right down, right inverted, right down. And this piece is solved. Yellow to yellow, red to red. Rotate this. This is the last one that we're going to need to do. Once this one is solved, all this down here that looks like it's messed up will just seem to magically come back together. So we'll just do the right inverted, right down algorithm until it's solved. Right inverted, right down, right inverted, right down. And then we just need to do that. The cube is solved. Parity error number 4 is where it's like the same as the last parity error. Only in this case, the pieces that need to be solved, the blue is on the right. So just do the same thing. Right inverted, right down. And that, in this case, it cuts the number of moves you have to do in half. See? The last time it took 4 times to do this algorithm, but this time it takes 2 times. So we'll just do the same thing again right here. Right inverted, right down, right inverted, right down. And there we go. Solved. Parity error number 5 is the last parity error. So what we need to do in this case is the 2 pieces that need to be solved are diagonal from each other. So what we need to do first is twist the top layer once so that there's an unsolved piece right here. So just solve it. Right inverted, right down, right inverted, right down, right inverted, right down, right inverted, right down. So it's solved right here, and just rotate the up layer twice and solve this one. Right inverted, right down, right inverted, right down. And just turn the up layer once and it's solved. So now we have solved all the parity errors. Well, I've shown you all the parity errors, and you have solved the Rubik's Cube. If you have any questions or problems or anything like that, just comment on the video, and I'll be glad to help you out with any problems you have. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial today, and thank you for watching. And by the way, if you're interested in teaching me, in me teaching you how to solve the Rubik's Cube faster, you can just comment on that too. Maybe I'll make a tutorial in the future, but that's basically it. So thank you for watching this tutorial, and good day.